Country Market. Come on in and see what everyone's talking about.
You know, people, they come far and wide, and they love what they see. It gives them that warm, fuzzy feeling. Plus, they get good prices, good quality, and everybody loves samples. Do you like the samples, John?
Oh, I always have to go down and taste the samples. I really liked it when we had the punch there for Christmas time. People just eat that sherbet, drink that sherbet punch up like it was no tomorrow.
The homemade ice cream, you know, we can't hardly say how much butterfat the ice cream has, but it's high, let's put it that way. The ice cream is delicious. There's not air pumped into it. It's just like you would make yourself, only better. I really don't think you could probably make it this good.
If you ever get over there, our sandwiches are really good.
But there's one problem, John.
What's that?
You've had a complaint. On the sandwiches, they're so big, you cannot get your mouth over the top of them. I was waiting to talk to you about this. We might have to put a warning label on the sandwiches. They're that big.
Well, you know,
qualities with the Swiss cheese and with the Colby cheese, and when we have a lot of factories that will manufacture cheese to our specs, you know, certain age, moisture, acidity levels. And the thing is, cheese...
That sounds almost a little boring, James, going into all that.
Well, there's a reason to it. The reason is, cheese is like anything else. If it's consistent and it's good, if a person gets a piece of cheese and buys it in someone's store and they like it, they'll come back, because most of your large grocery chains and distributors, they'll have their bags in all these different plants, and whoever's cheese is cheapest, that's whose cheese they use. It's price, and the thing is, sometimes you really do get what you pay for. And with cheese, you can really build a business where that customer will come back and come back and come back, because if they try it once, they want it to taste the same as the next time. And if you're constantly changing from this factory to this factory, and it's price and price, you can't have any consistency, and consistency is what you need to build your business.
James, what happens when you take a quality cheese like ours and yet you run it? Because we sell our cheese at a very good price.
Oh, yes.
What happens when you do that to the customers?
Well, it's like 99-cent gasoline. It will bring people into your store, and when they come into your store, they will buy something else. And another thing with the cheese is our huge line. We've got several hundred varieties of domestic cheese. We have a nice imported line. We make our own cheese spreads.
Oh, I like the imported cheeses.
It's so funny, when we started with it, Dad, he had, probably around 100 stores. And right now we have about 1,800 customers we service, anywhere from twice a week to once a month. We have a lot of customers that only get an order 2-3 times a year. But what that gives us is we have the volume and the buying power to get the buys and contract, you know, what we need, that we can get it at a very competitive price to our customers. They've got product that they're not going to find everywhere else, and they can make money on it. And their customers come back to them looking for it. And that's really the main success. You have the quality and you have a good price.
Aren't some of the recipes from people who, I mean, they're no longer living, and it's been passed on from generation to generation, and Matthew actually has been the one that's hung on to those recipes.
Yes, Matthew's mother, our pickled baby beans, our #1 item that we produce. That's actually his mother's recipe. He's tweaked it a little bit. You know, when you're making it in these large batches, you have to change the recipe a little bit. But he has really got the gift of knowing what people want.